Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here of the Raymond Report, and today I'm going to talk about why you should treat your sports betting investment like you do traditional investments. Right? The one thing that really, looking at the sports betting industry and talking with friends, and you look at with clients, there's this mindset in sports betting that it's only $10, right, or it's only $20. I'll get the next one, but you don't have that same mindset when you're doing investment, right? When you're investing into, like, say, the real estate, or you're buying stocks or even cryptocurrency, you don't have this mindset of it's only $1,000 or it's only $10,000 or whatever the amount of money you put into your investment, right? And the thing is, when you're doing your sports betting investments and you're doing your bet, no matter what size your bets, it could be a $5 bet, a $10 bet, $100 bet, $1,000 bet. Win or lose, you're either winning or losing that money, right? And you can't have this attitude, it's only $10, I'll get the next game. And I'm going to go through this article that I wrote here today, and I said, you know what, maybe this is a good time to do a video on the mindset of the recreational player, maybe the sharp bettor, and how you should treat your sports investment and not get sucked into this mindset of it's only $10. Because what happens is you get on a losing streak, that $10, that $20, over time, over weeks, over months, turns into 1,000, 2,000, and next thing you know, you're looking back at your strategy and your risk management, your bankroll, and you're saying, wow, what was I thinking? How can I make some of these wagers like that and not treat it more responsibly, right? So when it comes to sports betting, many people have a cavalier attitude towards losing money, especially when the amount involved are relatively small, right? I'm talking about those $10, $20 bets. However, this attitude can quickly lead to significant losses over time. Those small amounts can add up to thousands of dollars in losses. Therefore, it's essential to approach sports betting with the same mindset and strategy as a traditional investor, with discipline, research, and management, right? So again, when you're doing your sports betting, how are you doing your research? Are you just, throwing darts at a wall? Are you you're taking it off a posting forum? How exactly are you researching your sports betting investments? Rethinking the approach to sports betting. Many people see sports betting as a form of entertainment, and they place bets without much thought or strategy. However, this mindset could quickly lead to significant losses, and that's not the right way to approach your sports betting. Instead, it would be helpful if you treated sports betting like traditional investing, with a focus on managing risk, diversifying your portfolio, and developing a long-term strategy. I say it all the time when you look at the Raymond Report and on my podcast, I talk about, I got my beer and pizza money investments, and then I got my real investments, right? And that's one of the strategies that I use. And, everybody, different stroke, different folks type things on the way they approach their sports betting. That's the one I use, and it's worked out very well. Just like investing in finance, real estate, or cryptocurrency, sports betting involves risk, and you need to manage that risk to maximize your return. Exactly. It's all about risk management. You must develop a strategy that includes setting a budget, like I talked about that beer and pizza, researching the teams and players involved, tracking performance over time. This approach will help you make informed decisions about which bets to place and how much to bet on each event. Now, that's the one thing now with the explosion of sports betting in the United States, with all the legal sportsbook coming online, and the thing with competition. And I was thinking about this. You listen to the podcast and listen to other people who talk about sports betting. Well, what you're seeing now is a lot of these new sportsbook coming in, and they're feeling the competitive edge, right? And DraftKings, FanDuel, they got a pretty good, strong share of the market, and people want to compete with those sportsbooks. So what do they have to do, right? They got to find their niche. And a lot of these guys what they're doing is they're doing prop, right? Player prop, team prop. But the thing with props is that it involves a lot of more quantity betting. And then it's just, maybe it's not quality betting, but it's more quantity. So if you were a legacy bettor and you're betting like 1 or 2 baseball games a day, or even 1 game a day, now you're doing props and you're betting this prop and that prop. Now you went from 1 to 2 bets to like 10 to 15. And I can tell you from doing this for 27 years, that's in the book's favor. The more you risk, the more it advantages the books. Risk of casual approach. The casual approach to sports betting can lead to significant losses. Exactly. It's only $10. Who cares, right? Particularly when people continue to place bets without considering the overall strategy. Yeah, if you're just going in blind and you're just throwing darts and you said, whatever, it's only $10. $10 here, $10 there. Okay? It's essential to keep in mind that small losses can add up over time, and before you know it, you may have lost thousands of dollars. Moreover, the lack of strategy and discipline can lead to impulsive decisions based on emotions, which is a common mistake when it comes to sports betting. People may be tempted to chase losses, placing larger and riskier bets, chase those losses, right? This approach could lead to more significant losses and even financial ruins. Like, I'm not trying to make light of this, but this is so true. How many times you see people say, oh, I'll just double up, or I'll just, get it on the weekend. And next thing you know, that $200 turns into like $2,000 loss, right? So it's time to rethink your strategy. Therefore, it's really crucial to approach sports betting with the same discipline, research, and risk management that you would apply to traditional investing. Sports betting involves risk, and it's essential to develop a strategy that includes setting a budget, researching the teams and the games and the players involved if you're doing props, and tracking performance over time. Avoid the casual approach to sports betting. Instead, develop a long-term strategy that will help you maximize your return and minimize your losses. And remember, in the end, it's the same type of money you win or lose, whether it's sports betting or traditional investing. And you know what? Just to sum it up here, you got to have this mindset that, you are betting, $10, $20, but if you're not winning, that 10, 20 leads in the hundreds and then eventually into the thousands. And then you're looking back on your strategy and you're saying, okay, what am I doing wrong? And I'll leave you off with this. And this is one thing I always say in the podcast. And it's, when was the last time that you cashed out of your sports book? And I can guarantee you that 8 out of 10 hands are down right now, and maybe 20%, even 20% seems very high. I'll go as far as 15% of people cash out of their sports book. But ask yourself, when was the last time I cashed out of a sports book? And if you're depositing more into the sports book than cashing out, then you're investing wrong. All right, there you have it. That is I think about what I might do these days is just do these articles and then review the article on a video. So this way I can go more in depth and detail. And if you enjoyed the article, please leave comments. And if you got any questions, you can always catch me here at atsstats.com. That's where I hang my hat. I'm Ron Raymond, sports handicapper. I've been doing this 27 years, and I am the owner and founder of atsstats.com and owner and founder of the World Series of Handicapping.com website. All right, have yourself a great rest of your day. Again, if you have any comments on this article, please post it in the section below, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.